Are you a reader looking for a good book? Or are you an author who has written a book? Good Books Online is the show that brings readers and authors together.
All right, we're back, and we have with us in the studio Debbie Cosby. She is a virtual assistant, but you know something, Debbie? You look substantial to me. You don't look virtual. So
No.
explain to the audience what a virtual assistant is all about.
Okay, a virtual assistant is an independent contractor who works virtually. They can work from their home at any place, anywhere over the world, but they do most of their work through the internet.
Okay.
We do pretty much, what I do is pretty much anything that an office person can do, but I do it virtually.
Okay, so if somebody needs help, what kind of help do you provide? What kind of assignments have you done?
Well, I worked in the corporate world for over 25 years as a paralegal / legal assistant. And my ideal client is attorneys because I've worked in the legal field for over 20 years.
Right.
So what I do is I draft documents, I e-file calendar management, social media management. I am a notary. I notarize documents. I can do discovery. I can schedule appointments, pretty much anything that an office person can do.
Okay. But now, let's say we're talking about an author.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, the one thing authors never have enough of, like business people, is time. So
Right.
what kind of work could you help an author do?
Well,
Research?
I can do research, I can do administrative work, as well as marketing. I can, under administrative work, I can proofread, I can, help them draft their documents, I can send out follow-up letters.
Right. Let's say that an author, because I mean, you've got authors like Raven who actually doesn't have just ebooks; she has books. So a lot of times authors will want to go on like a book tour. Can you help them book assignments for to go out and have their like book signings and things like that?
Yes, I can. I can definitely do that. I can do research to
Right.
see what city she wants to be in and see the best location where she can, set up a book signing tour. I can send out flyers for her, contact the media if that's what she wants.
Okay. So people. I mean, when most people are growing up, children are growing up. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be an astronaut.
Yes.
When's the last time somebody said, I want to be a virtual assistant? I mean, where did you get the idea for this business? What was the inspiration for the business?
Well, the inspiration for me is that after working in the corporate world and doing pretty much everything that an attorney
Right.
did, but didn't get paid the big bucks, I just figured I could do it myself. And so I went online and I researched virtual assistants because you have a lot of businesses or entrepreneurs who's just starting out
Sure.
and they're getting busy, but they don't have help.
Right.
And so instead of hiring an in-office person, because they really don't have the money at the time, they can hire a virtual assistant who can do certain projects for them.
Right.
I do certain projects, or I can work on a daily task that an entrepreneur might need. If they just need a couple of documents drafted up, I can do that.
Sure.
Or if they want to work on a project basis where they want to retain me for a certain number of hours a month, I can also do that.
So how does somebody go about hiring you?
They can contact me through my website. They can go on my website, or they can contact me via my cell phone.
Okay. Why don't you give them the website address?
My website is http debbiemcosby.wix.com backspace curriculum curriculum -vitae -r. I know it's a long website.
That's okay. We'll have it titled when we get the web job. So if somebody does contract you, I mean, is there any type of a minimum? They have to have so many hours. I mean, how do you charge per hour, per project? A little bit of both?
I charge both. I charge per hour,
Okay.
which is $35 an hour, or I can charge by project if the client needs me for a certain number of hours. I could charge by the number of hours he's going to need me, and the more hours that the entrepreneur is going to need me, my price does decrease by the number of hours.
Okay.
So you can hire me either hourly or you can do a project. My suggestion is project because you get more of my time and I can do more stuff.
Right.
And the cost is pretty minimal.
Yeah, well, but I mean, look at it this way too. Being a business person, anytime you don't have to have an employee sitting in your office, where you're not just paying them for what they're doing, but you've also got the taxes. I mean, there's a lot of tax benefits to using a virtual assistant.
Right. They save a lot of overhead costs. Like you said, taxes, no insurance. If you don't have that much work for the employee, instead of paying them, you can just hire me and say, Debbie, I just need a couple of things done. You can hire me.
Space, right? They don't have to give you an office.
Right. I have my own computer. I have my own printer, fax machine. So that's definitely a cost. No insurance, no benefits. And if they need something done immediately, they can just let me know, hey, I need this done tomorrow. And I will accommodate them.
Tell us about some of the work you've done as a virtual assistant. I mean, can you talk about some of the projects you've done? I mean, not naming names, but just the types of work that you've done.
Well, I have drafted some leases. I notarized some documents. I even performed a wedding. It was so cute.
I didn't know that was part of your job description.
Well, as a notary in Florida, you can
Okay.
officiate wedding ceremonies. So
I just learned something I didn't know.
So in case you're looking to get married, just look me up. I will perform a wedding ceremony. Like I said, I draft documents. I did some calendar management. I'm working with a client right now where she's going to be doing workshops.
Right.
So I'm in the process of setting up some workshops, doing some research for her, trying to get her name out there, trying to get some flyers out.
Okay. And what kind of people typically use virtual assistants? I mean, I know authors, but obviously some of the authors that work with us, that's not their day job. They have businesses.
Right.
They have other occupations. It's not just for authors.
No, correct. It's not just for authors. Like I said, solo practitioners,
Right.
Coaches, other VAs
Okay.
who's getting really busy and they need some extra work. Any busy entrepreneur that really needs some help but don't want to hire a full-time assistant
Okay.
can hire a virtual assistant.
Okay. And when it comes to authors, I mean, you can do a lot of that too. I mean, if somebody needs help, like creating a book jacket cover, you could help them with some of that.
Yes, of course.
If they needed help, running down, doing not marketing. Well, actually marketing too,
Right.
but also research.
Research, I can do that. I can follow up with clients for them. I can do travel arrangements if they're going to be in a book signing at a different city and they need travel arrangements, hotel accommodations. I can do that too.
Okay. Are there? How long have you been doing this type of work? I mean, on your own as a virtual assistant.
As a virtual assistant, I'm fairly new. I've been doing this about a year.
Okay.
So it is fairly new. And I'm starting to get my name out there. You got to be visible
Right.
in order to get your name out there. So I am being visible and I'm getting my name out there. So I am getting quite a few contacts now.
How are you marketing your business?
I'm marketing my business through social media. I attend networking events. I send out news flyers. I write blogs.
There you go.
Books.
In fact, you can find Debbie's blog on Good Books Online. So it's called Why Every Author Needs a Virtual Assistant. So check that out. And I'm sure we're not only going to be talking more about Debbie, but we're also going to be putting her in our Dream Team. So you'll be able to find her by going down to the writer's stuff. We're working on her landing page as we speak. So if you need help and you don't have enough time, here's the person that you need to talk to. We're almost at the end of our show. I wanted to again thank Debbie for joining
Thank
us.
you
I wanted to
for
thank
allowing me to be in
Raven for joining us. And I also want to let all of our listeners and viewers out there know that we're looking for authors. So if you know of any author, send them to goodbooks.online because right now we're offering for free, and I can't tell you how long it's going to stay free, but we're offering free interviews. They also get a free landing page on gbo.com. They get a chance to guest blog with us, and we'll even go so far as if they are looking for book reviews, we'll help them get some book reviews as well. So we've got everything that a growing author needs at goodbooks.online. And other than that, we'll be seeing you next week.